back at one of the free pools near sort of Block Switch, Walsall area. It's been a couple of weeks, hectic couple of weeks. It's a bit of a shame. I had some good videos filmed and edited and recorded. I travelled down to Oxford and visited my uncle and my cousin. On the Saturday, me and my uncle went fishing at a place called Fritwell. It's like a farm. They've got a couple of little lakes there. Yeah, we had like 14, 15 carp between us on the float rods. And then the day after that, I met up with my cousin and his wife, and we all went fishing, and I was making videos, recording that as well, and I dropped my phone in the lake and I never got it back. I spent all of last week, or all of the week before, sorry, without a phone. Yeah, but never mind, none of that matters. What matters is, yeah, I'm back on the water, mate. Doing a bit of fishing. Loving life. I have fished this water a couple of times now. It's packed with silverfish. There's some perch in here. There's a few carp in here. I've heard there's quite a few tench in here. I've had one of them in the past, just on maggots. All I'm fishing with today is maggots. I've got red and white maggots, and I'm feeding a bit of sweet corn over the area. And I'm only fishing just a little bit off the bank. I'm trying out this dual record. You'll have to let me know what you think. I've had 4 or 5 little silvers out of here so far this morning. Be great if I got a tench, but I'll happily sit here all day, mate, pulling these little ones out. It's just nice to be back on the water. Fish are biting pretty soon. Normally when I turn up for a bit of float fishing, I like to chuck some maggots out, chuck a bit of sweet corn out, see if I can get a bit of interest in the swim going. And sometimes it might take a little while to get them coming in, but they seem to be on it, mate. I've had a few now. I did actually have a phone last weekend. I got my phone last weekend and I bought some maggots. I went and bought my phone on the Saturday, and I had every intention of going fishing, and then because I'm a moron, I went out on the Saturday night, had a few beers, and then a few beers turned it into a few more, and then that turned it into same old story really. Splash! What have we got here? Lovely little silvers coming out, boy. Hey! Plenty of life in the swim. Get that tight. Bosh. Three of the lads that I work with, they live up here, and I jump in the car with them, and the digs around here are really cheap, and there's loads of canals and little pools for fishing, and so yeah, mate, I got myself a cheap little rod, a cheap little landing net for the odd occasions when I catch something that would require a landing net. My little, I think it was Tesco's lunch box that I'm using as a little tackle box. Cheap and cheerful, mate. It's nice to get bivvied up and sit somewhere for a week, chucking kilos and kilos of bait in, and you know, with the hope of catching like a PB carp, or I'm pretty happy, mate, float fishing as well. I think so. A lot of us, older lot, started fishing anyway. And it never loses its allure. When the water's all flat and calm and the weather's perfect, I could sit there and look at that float all day, mate. Hyperfixate on a small object in the distance and trying to focus on whether it's moving or not. The rest of your brain just quietens down, doesn't it? Do that for a whole morning, you'll feel better. Your brain won't feel quite so full of It's a lovely rod. Just chuck a few freebies out there, boy. That's a lovely rod. In about a month or so, there's a fishing trip planned, 10 days fishing in France, in Limoges, at a place that I've fished before. There's some nice carp in there, and it's just a beautiful place to chill. Exclusive rental of the lake, lovely house as well. Chris and Helen, who run it, are absolutely spot on, and I'm very much looking forward to going. I did also have plans to have a couple of months fishing in Spain, but it's not looking like I'm going to be able to get over there. I've also got some plans to get back over to Thailand in the winter time. But it's looking like I'm going to have to choose one or the other, because the year's getting away from me. The year's nearly done, mate. Yeah, boy. In the meantime, plenty of float rod action. I love it. Don't fall, mate. There we go, boy. That's wicked, isn't it? That dual record thing. I'll be using that a lot, I reckon. It looks quite effective. Look at that for a rod. Wicked, mate. Wicked. Hey? Well happy with that, mate. Nice big rod. Get in there. What a cracking little spot this is, mate. Wow. So we've got ourselves a very greedy little rod with a gob full of maggots. Big old appetite on that boy. A few bits of non-stop, mate. He's recently got away from a pike. See that on there? Right, so that's 2 lucky escapes of that. Got a little perch. Beautiful little perch, mate. I'm fishing just off these lilies, just here, just off this point here. What a beautiful day, right? Gosh. Is that a perch? No. It's a very not bad rod though. Great little rod. Not the biggest of the day, but I'm happy with it, mate. I'm well happy with it. Bit sad, isn't it, how excitable like it makes you, but if you're not into fishing you wouldn't really get it. I know boys what are into fishing, but they've only ever done carp fishing, and yeah, even they think it's funny me sitting there getting so much pleasure out of just catching. I love it, mate. It reminds me of being a little kid. Not just that, like I thoroughly enjoy it. But it's a very carefree pastime, innit? When you're fishing, you're not thinking about your health or your bills or your marriage or the fact that all you really can think about most of the time is getting high. Get yourself out on the water, mate. Do a bit of fishing. Wicked. Oh. There's a little bit more weight to this, whatever this is. He's putting up a good little scrap. The little rod again. Look at that, mate. That's an absolute slab of a rod. Wicked. Well, I've hooked into something here. It looks like a bream, mate. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's a bream. It's not a bad bream either. Come on. Come on, mate. Oh. Not bad, mate. Let's bream go on the float rod. It is slimy. I'm going to have quite a bit of video to get through and edit down, and the fish are having it, you know. The fish are biting quite well. Conditions are pretty good for them, for the little fish. Let's have a video montage, shall we? Cue the montage. Well, I think I got a bit overconfident, didn't I? All that talk about a montage. The wind's picked up a little bit, and yeah, the fishing slowed right down. It's now 3:30, 4 o'clock. I'm going to get myself off. Go get myself some dinner, mate. On the next one then.